Hello, friends. Hello, hello. My name is Janessa Oriel, and this is my final Amy Live as the head of Amy Seller Enablement. I am here. I really just wanted to be able to come and say thank you. Thank you I've worked here for 5.5 years. Um, I wanted to be able to come and say thank you. Thank you for the times that you've joined here live or watched the replay, which we like to call our hashtag after party. And I wanted to thank you for giving Amy a go. Now, Amy is still available on your phone until August 31st, and I know that you're currently gathering all contact information. I know that you're also currently making sure to engage with your customers and utilizing Amy as long as you can. I also know that you are going to be downloading your contact list in advance of August 31st. But I just wanted to be able to come here and say thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for allowing Amy into your business journey, no matter how long or how short. And also excited to be able to see where you take your businesses in the future. I know I won't be along for the ride here with Amy, but I also just want to make sure that you know that we appreciate it as Team Amy, as we are all finding our new paths, right? Amber says, sad I never knew about you before. Best to you in the future. Thank you so much. Amber, I appreciate it. And I think that's the thing that is the most challenging is those that are just discovering Amy now, and what it can do for your business, knowing that the the end of the road is coming near, and the end of the road for me is also drawing near. But I wanted to, again, give one last thank you and just provide some loving encouragement. No, not the last. Thank you. I'm so grateful to all of you as you helped me grow, as you know. Yes, Ida did incredible things here. Shanika says, thank you so much for creating this app. I was just on TeamAMI. There is our incredible engineering and development teams that have done incredible things. But yes, I'm happy to be a small part of Amy and be able to help share and train. Oh, thank you for everything. You're welcome, Cynthia. Melissa says, so sad. I'm going to miss Amy and seeing you. Thank you, friend. Kayla said, good luck. I'm going to miss Amy. I'm reading these and that's okay. Selena says, so bummed. That's kind of why I wanted to say goodbye. Part of me was thinking maybe I just don't, but that's not true to my path, my journey, and to Amy and to all of those who invested their time and their businesses in Amy, right? Kayla says, how long have you been with Amy? I have been with Amy since February of 2017. So just about 5.5 years at this point. Debbie will miss it. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, it's been a long journey and it's good to see your name here. Carol says, thank you for being here each week. Wish you all the best. So sad for this to end. Cynthia's giving hearts. Thank you. Caroline from across the pond, thank you so much for everything. And again, seeing these names, I've met some friends at conferences. I've met some friends. We did a road trip. I feel like that was 2019, before the world ended, right? Maybe it was 2018. I don't remember. We went all over the place. We were in New York, uh, upstate, I think. We were also in Ohio for sure. We were in Kentucky. We were all over the place. And so whether I met you at a conference from your company or whether I met you on a road trip or just right here via the internet, I am grateful for this journey. It's been incredible. Um, and let's see, what else have we got? This was the best app to reach your Sensi goals. Thank you so much. Debbie's giving all the hearts. I'm getting questions about investment. At this point, there's not a company that is going to invest in us, and that's okay. That we knew that when we had announced our closure. In 2019, I was in Austin. Yes, that's where you met us. Yes, Austin was a good time. We had a really good time there. I really definitely enjoyed that trip for sure. We did a whole lot of there's a lot of Airbnbs in terms of our travels, and we definitely had the opportunity to meet a good number of those who were using Amy, and it was just incredible. And I love those memories. Melanie says, going to miss your lives and all the great things Amy offers. I'll be forever grateful for all Amy has taught me and got me to grow beyond your expectations. All the best in my bright future. Thank you, and same to you. And I want you to know, Even if I'm not here encouraging you to set your goals, I want you to keep setting your goals. I want you to figure out how works best for you. I want you to be able to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable to your business and vice versa, your business accountable to you, because that's what this is all about. It's all about making sure, whether this is your side gig, your primary gig, the goal is to make sure that you have the ability to set goals and then be able to reach them through small incremental tasks. That's what the app's about. And then not just doing tasks, but more specifically doing human relatable tasks. Build those relationships, friends. You know that sending out an email isn't going to grow your business in the same way as knowing your customers and what they want and need from you, right? So please, please keep working your business, because that's my biggest, if there's nothing else, that's what I really want to see you keep doing. Watch the videos that are here on this Facebook page, or whatever you need to do. Make sure that you hold yourself accountable to your business. And again, vice versa. If you have goals that you are saving for, maybe you're saving for your kid's first car. That's something in my future, not too far future. Make sure that your business is able to give you that. You're going to work towards those, toward your business to be able to achieve those financial goals, and vice versa, right? That's the goal of this, okay? Cynthia says, your encouragement on here was a little nudge I needed at times. I do appreciate the nudges in education. Don't stop it. The internet's a wild place, friends. You can go to YouTube and get something very similar. Search for end of the month on YouTube and direct sales, and I'm confident you'll find something that will help nudge you, even if it's old, right? I know that you can do this. What else? Debbie says, Amy was a game changer for her business. We'll miss you. Likewise, my friend. Tony says, you're amazing. I'm going to miss you lots. Tony, I will never forget meeting you in Southern California, and your incredible journey and all you've been through. Karen says, still trying to find a replacement and replace all that Amy gave me. Going to miss it greatly. We wish you the best of luck on that, Karen. I know that your businesses will move forward and potentially even grow, because you're having to find new solutions. You're having to figure out how to work your business in a different way, which is learning, which is growth, if you keep that in mind. What I don't want you to do, and I mean this, and I'm staring straight into the camera, so I'm staring straight into your eyes. What I don't want you to do is use this as an excuse to let your business die on the vine. Does that make sense? I want you to recognize that you still need to set monthly goals. I want you to recognize that you still need to connect with your customers, that you still need to reach out to people even when it feels super awkward. I want you to figure out how you're still going to connect with people in a one-on-one fashion and work with them to make sure that they have all that they need from you, and you are helping your business grow and thrive thanks to those connections and those relationships, okay? And thank you for that tip, of course. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. And so I want to keep this super short and sweet, because otherwise I will get emotional, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I am really grateful for each of you. I'm really proud of everyone and the progress that you've made. And I'm grateful for this experience and this job, and being able, because it's not just a job, it's being able to connect with each of you on a weekly basis. It's being able to cheer you on. It's being able to work with some of the leaders that I've had the ability to work with in a one-on-one fashion to help work with their teams and grow. It's the trainings I did. It's watching each of you connect with me. It's watching the backgrounds change depending on where I'm at, whether, we used to have an office in San Francisco, or you're in this corner of my house, or previous office, or whatever. The point is, it's been a long journey over the last 5 years, and I wouldn't change it or trade it for the world. Knowing this is one of those bittersweet situations, and I'm so, so, so grateful to have had this experience. I'm grateful to TeamAMI, and especially the co-founders. I'm grateful for each of those who are on TeamAMI, but most important, I'm grateful for those of you, whether I met you just a few weeks ago via the internet, or years and years ago, back when I had bright red hair. No matter where you jumped into this journey, I'm grateful that you were here and able to get something from it. Even if it's just a little nugget, tiny nugget. Maybe your business didn't grow as much as you thought, but that's okay. If you dove in and gave it a go, even if it was just for a little bit, I am grateful for that. So thank you. Amanda says, absolutely keep setting goals and crushing them. Absolutely. This is just another obstacle we can overcome. Absolutely. And I think one of those things is it may do great things for your business because having to change your plans, having to change your systems makes you reevaluate things and look for new opportunities. And maybe it will help you become more efficient or more cognizant of what things are working for your business, right? Hi, Brittany. Um, Perfect. So I am, and Trisha said she's still going to work to find a way to do all those habits um, that she's created. I love that. That's what I want. Work your business 5 minutes a day, friends, right? And 5 minutes a day, don't do it scrolling because I have been in death scroll a lot since we announced our closure, right? It's easy to death scroll instead of like look for a job. It's so much easier. But that's not going to help achieve your goals, whatever those goals are. My goal was to achieve or find a job. And so death scrolling didn't help, right? So I want to make sure that you recognize what is beneficial and what is sometimes therapeutic. A death scroll every now and then. It's not as good as a walk, right? Or a bike ride or yoga session or whatever, something with vitamin D. But sometimes we need periods where we can sort of cocoon so we can do things to then show up later on. So be aware, okay? Debbie says, you're right about email, no response there. Texting is the best way to interact. Amy gave me the boost to become consistent with team members and customers. I love that. Keep track of what you're doing. Look at the ROI, return on investment, right? If you're texting like a big corporation, right? If you're texting marketing messages like Target or like the company that you rep, right? If your company is sending out announcements on the newest product and then you do the same thing, but just with different words or pictures, your customers are going to unsubscribe from both of you, right? But you know that. So keep it individual. Make sure you're connecting with your customers in a one-on-one fashion in some way. Okay. If you don't do anything else, do that. Download your information, pull up a spreadsheet, give everyone a number. I hate to say that because you know how I feel about treating people like numbers. But the reason you would do that is to be able to, or keep them alphabetical, go by their last name, work the A's, work the B's, work the C's, note where you left off. There's very manual ways to do it, but it works, right? You want to make sure that you're still connecting with your customers. Okay. That said, I again say thank you. I again encourage you to keep going, keep doing your thing, keep making your business work for you and vice versa. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching live or on our hashtag. This is like the ultimate after party, right? I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.